My guest is Dakota Blue Richards. Started out in the acting business age 12, movies, and of course now is in Endeavour. Dakota, how did you get the part in Endeavour? Explain that to us, if you will.
Well, funnily enough, I was working in Oxford doing Tom Stoppard's Arcadia on tour, and I was called from Oxford to London for the meeting for Series 3 of Endeavour. And originally, I was going in for a different role, and it was just a guest character in one episode, and it was quite a small role that I was going in for. And I did one audition for that character, and then was asked back for Shirley Truelove, who they told me was going to be a series regular, but at that time, her character hadn't really been written. I think she was only present in 4 scenes of that episode, and of those 4 scenes, I had maybe one line in each scene. So it was a bit of a leap of faith. They promised me a lot of things, and I had to put my trust in the producers and the director and say, okay, I'm going to take this part and we'll see where it goes.
Okay. Just explain the difference between film work and TV work, or is it essentially the same, Dakota?
There are a lot of similarities. I mean, the job itself, the part that I do, is pretty much the same. The difference really is the pace and the timing. So a movie might shoot across 1 month, or it might shoot across 6 months, but you're only really making between an hour and a half and 2.5 hours worth of film. Whereas an episode of Endeavour, for example, shoots across 1 month, but we have to make an hour and a half of film in that 1 month, and then do that again 4 times. There's a lot more work to be done in a shorter space of time, and that keeps everybody on their toes. It means that we really have to try and get it right first time every time, which can be tricky. But thankfully we have the most fantastic crew on Endeavour, and it's very efficient program.
I love the way you say it's a very efficient program. I think that gives everybody the same pat on the back in equal measures. What's it like filming in Oxford? Because the history is there, isn't it? It's just a fantastic place.
Oh yeah, Oxford is a beautiful city, and it lends itself so well to this sort of show, mostly because it looks very much the way that it would have done in the 60s still. There's so many beautiful buildings, so much wonderful architecture, so much history. Every street that you walk down feels like there's a story there somewhere. And that's a big part of what makes the show so beautiful, so, visually striking, but it also lends this wonderful atmosphere to the programme that, I think it wouldn't be quite what it is if it was set anywhere else.
Is it quite tricky setting the action in the 60s when maybe a modern plane goes over or a modern police siren is in the background? Is it always kind of stop-start because of things like that, or not?
It can be at times. We do have a lot of trouble shooting in Oxford because obviously the streets are public and we can block them off as best we can, but we always have to let a lot of people through. And because it's set locally, a lot of people come out to watch us shoot, and we have to walk the line between saying we're very thankful that you're here and coming to support us, but could you please move out of the back of our shot?
Could you just wait and watch it on the telly like the rest of the nation?
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Exactly.
What is next for you then, Dakota?
I am about to start rehearsing for a play that I'm doing. I'm doing What the Butler Saw by Joe Wharton at the Leicester Curve. And then back for a bit more Endeavour, I believe, later on in the year.
Good luck with the play. Dakota Blue Richards, thank you for joining us. Let's just remind people that Endeavour series 1 to 4 are now available on DVD and on iTunes. Dakota, thanks for your time this afternoon. Appreciate it.
Thank you.